Okay, I am going to give you a quick, short tutorial on ArcGIS story maps and how to make one, a simple one, using an example. I am on the ESRI, that's the Environmental Science Research Institute webpage for story maps. At the end of this, I will show you the login page for students and I believe faculty to get access to an account so that you can access the ArcGIS software so that you can do story maps if you'd like. This is a great way to communicate for projects. I suggest my students use them all the time. I think they don't because they can seem intimidating, but they're actually pretty easy to do. They look like exactly what you see here, which is pretty much a web page. There's a video here that will show, I don't know if the audio will work, but it'll show you some of the cool graphics.
Maps have always told stories. They've just never done so quite like this. If you have a story to tell, and where it takes place is a big part of the story, ArcGIS Story Maps is the way to tell it. Now, it's reimagined, redesigned, and rebuilt from the ground up. You can make a story map in minutes, no matter your digital skill set. You can edit fast or thoroughly customize. You can do it all yourself or work in a team. Share and publish and make your mark on the world. Every story has a place, and every place has a story. Make yours count.
I'm not sure if you all could hear that. Could you hear it?
I could.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, definitely.
Perfect. Thank you. So, looks super cool, very impressive, seems like it would be extremely difficult, and I am here to show you that it's not. Once you log in, you will have a page that looks like this. It'll say my stories, my favorites, my groups, my organization. You won't have anything here because you have yet to create anything, but I have a bunch. I'm going to show you how to create a new story. We're going to start from scratch. Simple to start from scratch. It's easiest if you have a pre-selected topic. So if you have a project you already have been researching and you've collected your photographs, if it's a place that you visited that you want to tell a story about, which is the example that I'm going to give today, and you have your own photographs or you have photographs that you've downloaded or have the links from the internet to share, it's helpful to have them accessible. And I'm not sure, once again, if you're able to see all my tabs, but I have mine prepared so that they're ready to go. The first thing, this first image that you put usually can't be a link. And I think that's because it has to be original content. So I'm going to add a photo, which I have put in these files here for my cover image. Not that one, it's not exceptional enough. I figure one of these would be good. For my, it's like my header. Oh, the Zoom bars are getting in the way. And that will insert the image right at the top of the story map. And see how it's kind of cut off? You can change the way the cover, that's what they call this, sits. It can be on the side. This is my favorite, where it sits, the title sits over it. And what we're gonna call this is, I'm gonna call it Lake Almaden, which is a location that I like to visit. So now I have my location, my story map, title. I could put my text in there. I'm not ready to put my text in yet. I typically like to put together my story map with the images and the links, and then I go back in and enter my text after I have an idea of what it is that my structure will be. Super easy. You start just by entering or clicking on the plus, and you have all these options. So depending on what the next step would be, usually when I'm using them for class as an educator, I would enter some text, and here you can determine what type of text. It would be my transition into whatever was next. But since we're doing a demo, I want to show how we could put in the map for Lake Almaden. So what this does is it actually opens up my files in the Esri system of the maps that I already have, but I'm not going to use one of my pre-existing maps because as a new user, you won't have pre-existing maps. So we're going to create an express map. An express map is really cool because you can just find a place by the location for your really quick story map and add it. You can add an image. I'm just going to pick anything. So, and now that image will be part of the pin. You can put in text here. I love this place. It's great. You can change the color, the size. The symbol can be a different picture, I guess. Select done. You can also add in and allow people to search their own location within the map, like I was able to do here, or you can not allow that. You can show the current location of the user. You can have a legend, which will show like this. You can also group nearby points if you have many points and you're going to be zoomed far away. If you want to enhance the way your map looks, then you may want to use group points. But as a new user, I would say don't play around with that too much. This is a great option as well because you want to make sure that your map looks great, because visual appearance of maps is very important, and you can change the base map. So throughout your mapping adjustments, you'll want to play with the base map and also play with the colors and the style, as well as the color of the point. See how this is a bluish point? It makes it kind of difficult to see. So the red option may be better. Just something to think about when designing the map. Also, it might be good, considering your audience, to consider, where is this location? If we're talking to an audience that's familiar with the San Francisco Bay Area, it might be important to consider, that they may not be familiar with my general area, which is the South Bay, but they may be more familiar with the greater San Francisco Bay Area, or, California at large. And once we're done here, I need to make sure I hit done. And it'll now save the location. Can you all see that?
Yes.
Cool. The other thing here is that you can change the size. So you can have it smaller, medium, I guess, large, and extra large. And then the pencil is the edit, which is where we just were. So that's one point within the map. When you're within edit, there's other options, which at this point I consider a little bit more intermediate in story map making. So we have a header, inserting text, map, and now let me show you how to do some video. So you can upload up to a certain amount of capacity, your own video from your own system. So I have some video files that I brought somewhere. Oh, maybe not. It looks like it's not going to allow it. Oh yeah, it doesn't like it. That's okay, because we can use videos that are off of the internet as well. And one of the things that's important about Lake Almaden is that it drains the Almaden quicksilver mercury mines, and the Almaden quicksilver mercury mines are important because they carry mercury to the San Francisco Bay. The mercury that was once mined in this area flows through the creeks and rivers. And in this case, it's the Los Alamitos Creek, which goes to Lake Almaden and then into the Guadalupe River, flows to the San Francisco Bay, and carries the mercury. So we can insert a video about the mercury threat just by adding in the video link from YouTube. Very easy. And same thing here, you can display it like this as it's kind of a card, I guess it's called. Or you can have it float, medium, large, and then very large. And each time, this is how it goes. You can embed a website. Here's a website that is specifically applicable to Lake Almaden. This is the Almaden Lake Improvement Project. Here is the Los Alamitos Creek, which runs through currently Almaden Lake, and it is proposed to be separated from the lake, which we hope will be more beneficial to the riparian system that exists in this area, and hopefully it'll be better for the fish. So we'd like to bring this into our story map, and I copied the address. I go back to my story map and I just paste it in there. Depending on the type of website, it will do similar things. So see here, it defaults it like a card. Some of them will default like a card, and some of them will give you these different options like we had here in the video. And when it gives you the option of large, the website will actually be interactive. So let me see if the City of San Jose Los Alamitos webpage will be interactive. So I'm copying it. Try to embed it. Nope. How about the Esri site? No, that's not good. Yeah. So if you get a website that has this not grayed out, see how it says the website doesn't support inline embedding? If it does, then your user can actually navigate the website through your story map. And I can show you an example of where I have, I believe that this is done. Yes, here. So here is an example of a story map that I use for US environmental law lesson. And in the Supreme Court website here, you can actually click on it and interact with the page as a user. I think it's, there it goes. So you don't have to leave the story map and visit the website. Your user of your story map can engage with the content within and then move on, which is pretty cool. The other thing, oops. Is that once you get to the end of your story map, it has a great reference option down at the bottom. So it makes it very easy to do your referencing and giving credits. You can insert in your text as well active links. So you can do, there's some limitations to the text, but you can do active links. So if you don't want to embed a website, but you want to have an active link, you can do that, which is helpful. But this is a very helpful way to communicate, work into an assignment, use visuals. I like to use them for teaching. They're very easy once you figure out how to use them, and you can make them very quickly, and people are very impressed by them. So maybe next time we can go into a little bit deeper content, but if anybody has any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
No questions, just really interesting stuff. You made it look easy, Alicia.
It is easy, I promise. Do you think you could do it, Diana?
I could poke around in that, I think, and get enough of it done. But that was good. I'll definitely have to look at the recording again, though.